Hello, welcome back. I decided to give Stone Eye a few tries on my own, because I knew he was going to be a bit of a problem. So, it actually didn't take too long to get a winning run. I have one here. I think I was recording for 18 minutes total. Not a whole lot of deaths. Like I mentioned before, this is kind of an RNG heavy boss, and I pretty much just got a really lucky pattern here. So no ground lasers for the first bit. I found that it seemed better to try to get on the floor as quickly as possible after those lasers. Just jump just high enough to dodge them. Because if I throw vertical movement into the mix for dodging the bouncing ones, it just makes it a whole lot harder to calculate where anything will be. I just have no really good intuitive sense of where a bouncing laser will end up after it bounces. Like, I understand angles, I understand bouncing, but it's just way too many at a time to be able to figure it out in any meaningful way. So, final phase. Yeah, see how nice that pattern was? It doesn't seem like he gets a whole lot of extra ground lasers in later phases. But anyway, that was Stone Eye. I don't know why I wanted that hard. It doesn't actually do anything for me. Makes a nice noise, I guess. Anyway, golden orb is available. And save point is there. So, I'll resume live commentary now and pick up the orb and continue. Alright, golden orb. I believe after this there's just 2 left, is that right? Status says, yeah, 2 more. 13 more hearts. I'm gonna have to go on a heart hunt at some point. I feel like I'm probably forgetting a few of them in easy locations. So, let's see. Let me get a quick count. I know there's... Let's see. I remember 1 in Black Castle. There's probably more than 1. 4 from minigames. Probably is at least 1 in Cloud Run. There's 1 or 2 in Sky Sand. So yeah, I can think of like 7 or 8 that I haven't gotten that I know where they are. But I'm missing a few. Alright, well, I'll figure that out when the time comes. Alright, I should save here. So, I guess I have to take on Sky Mummy again. I was tempted to pre-record this one too, but there's stuff that happens afterward. You meet up with the Explorer, get the gold orb up top, and it's a whole thing. Stone Eye is a little more standalone. So, I guess I just have to do this one live. And suffer through it in this way. Yeah, I wasn't having a very good time with him last time. He's another boss where it's a really huge difference between taking 0 hits and taking 1 hit. Because on the last phase, you can just take a hit or 2 and clear out the mess that he's putting into the air, and not have to worry about it. But on Insanity, you have to worry about it the entire time. The phase just goes on for such a long time. Alright, let's see how the first attempt of the day goes. Probably not too great. But hey, maybe I'll get lucky and do it first try. So it's 5 of his big shots on the first one. There's 1. I need to remember to aim kind of left with the sword, just because of the way his hitbox works. It's easy to go too far to right, harder to go too far to the left. Yeah, for the last phase, I don't really know where to go, because an outer corner seems like a logical choice, but it's harder, because things are coming at you diagonally instead of straight on. But if you stand right below him, there's just not enough room to move around. So what I should probably do is hang around on an outer corner during these first phases to get used to dodging that way. I'm doing a terrible job with this sword right now. So let me go here and see how well it works. Like, that's where the things spread out the most. That's why it's best for the last phase. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad, but there aren't as many here. I guess I also need to count... Well, I can't count the last phase because there are a lot and I'm too focused on other things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or is it 9? It's 8. Alright, hit him with the sword. There we go. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, is it? 15. Not going to be able to sword him. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's the other issue with hanging around toward the edge. The sword is harder to manage then. So let's try the center for this one, see how it goes. If you can just give me more shots like that one that just split apart, that'd be great. There's like nothing in the center for one of those. Whoa! So my next hour or so is probably going to be spent doing that. So, I guess I'll see you soon. I'll probably be in a slightly different mood by then. Well, I figured a few things out, and I wanted an excuse to talk just to break up the monotony a little bit. So one of the things I've started doing is when the sword turns around, I'll specifically, look directly at it, because following it out of my peripheral vision, I found that I would miss it a lot of the time. If I glance at it right when it turns around, that sort of, I don't know, I guess it registers in some part of my brain that makes it a little easier to dodge the exact position where it is and where it's going. The other thing I'm changing is to try to be on the opposite side of the mummy as where the sword is all the time, because my jump trajectory will carry me more directly toward him if I'm doing that, so I'll be able to get through gaps more easily, rather than having to, if I'm over here jumping to the left, that takes me into more danger when I'm going upward, and it's easier to control when I'm going upward than going down, because I have a double jump, so I can sort of cancel what I'm doing and change course. But once I'm going down, well, I guess I can double jump, but then I'm moving in the opposite direction, and it's more complicated. Alright, so I want to stay leftish here, but his projectiles didn't let me, so I want to stay right. There are no gaps. There are no gaps. That was almost a gap. That could have been a gap, but it wasn't. Alright, well, that's getting me closer at least. 28 minutes so far, by the way. Ah, really? Finally! 37 minutes. Alright, not as bad as I predicted, but still pretty annoying. I don't really enjoy that boss that much, at least on Insanity. It's just so unsatisfying because it's only movement. You don't really get to interact with anything, you don't get to stomp at anything, you don't get to shoot anything, just move around, dodge. Forever. Okay. Ghosts take this guy. Fiddlesticks. Okay, Ghost, do your thing. Bye, Explorer. Alright, a thing I want to do here is get to a save point immediately, because boss progress is not saved. Let's see, so there's no danger if I go down the left side. This should be completely safe. There is a ghost flower down here too, and a heart. Heart is here. Ghost flower is here. Okay, that's a save point, but I can't use it from there. Let's see. I already bought all the stuff at the shop. I still need to do the mini games at some point. I think I'll tackle Cloud Run next. Minigames can be used to break up other stuff. Unfortunately, on the route to Sky Mummy, there were no pots, so I wasn't getting any extra crystal income from grinding him out like that. I have some. Do I want to spend them here? I guess so. So next time I'm at 1,000, I can buy that statue. Okay. Right, other stuff to buy would be costumes and hints if I manage to forget a heart somewhere. Right, let's go back up to the top of that. Because there's a treasure chest on the other side. Oh boy, I get to do this run again. This part's not so bad, it's just feels like it takes forever when I'm attempting the boss, 50 times in a row. Ghosts were not very present today. I only saw them a single time in the room just down below me. So that was nice, at least. Well, and then once again up at the top, I guess. I wish there were some sort of reference down below for where you have to jump there. I don't know why I care, but for some reason I want to be able to get that jump first try instead of having to do it once, then adjust and do it again. Chest! Right, so 2 blocks. What's the simple way to do this? I choose to do... Will this work? Is this possible? No, because I'm stuck there. There's always a simple way to do this, and I always forget what it is. I see one. Wait, 445? That must not have been much money at all. Didn't I just have about that many crystals? Yeah, I spent... Oh, that's weird. Huh. It was like that wasn't actually worth anything. Strange. Okay, what does the map look like? Like that. Have I turned in... Yeah, I've turned in all the ghost flowers I can now. I'm at 19. Okay, yeah, Cloud Run's the next place. I want to visit this one square just because it's black. Trying to think while I go along here if there are any hearts in obvious places where I have not gotten them. Like, there wouldn't have been anything I left behind. Okay, right, Rainbow Dive. Oh, yeah! Completely forgot about Rainbow Dive. Well, I'm going to do Cloud Run first. Although Rainbow Dive... Cloud Run involves a boss fight. Rainbow Dive does not... Maybe that'll be a nice break. Let's do it. That's the library. Alright. So I think just by the nature of how this game goes, episodes are probably going to get shorter as it gets toward the end. They already have kind of started doing that. But yeah, I don't expect full length everything, because in order to record, like I said last time, it's nice to be able to record for half an hour and get half an hour's worth of usable footage. In this case, I cannot. So it's going to be a case where I'll record for like 2 hours and get 20 minutes of usable footage, and then just put up those 20 minutes. That wasn't too... Oh, there's more on this screen. Alright, 585. That's a long way from 655, but at least it's something. Ooh, lots of money. Alright, the screen with the screen that has the bouncy arrow on it is the one that usually gives me the most trouble. The rest are pretty straightforward. I don't know why I saved there. I want to save here. Not that I'll be restarting from a save or anything, so it doesn't actually matter. Let's try that again. I gotta go fast because you run out of time if you don't. Okay, I missed that. Okay, that's how you do that, I think, roughly. That is not how you do that. I'm gonna run out of time if I do it this way. Yeah, I ran out of time. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a bunch of tries, but at least it's different. At least it's well, it's not platforming, but it's a movement. Well, Sky Mummy was a movement challenge, but this is somehow more enjoyable. Well, that was close. 6:30. I keep forgetting there's stars on this screen. I need to remember that. Let's see. So it's 5 each, so I only needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Yeah, I can get this. Oh, that's 655. Good enough. So I missed 2. 665 would be a perfect game. I'm vaguely tempted to try again and try for perfect, but I don't actually really see any reason to do that. I'm just going to take my victory and go. Alright, so 655. Cool. Yeah, once I had a good pattern for the room with the rotating arrow, everything was fine. Yeah, I think I'll go to Cloud Run now. This is a nice place. Such a relaxing soundtrack. That one not as much. Oh right, that heart. I forgot about that heart. Can I get it from this side? Yes. Alright, so that's one of the hearts I was missing. So if I'm at 970, what's the maximum again? I forgot. Is it 1050? How many hearts do I have? Yeah, so I'm missing 8. Right, so 1050 is the maximum. Unless you glitch hearts like I did on Masterful. Oops. Yeah, that jump is... You really need all of your momentum there to be able to do it. I find it really interesting that those platforms that I was standing on have a border that's the same color as the... Oh, man. Same color as the background, so you can see it, but only when you're in front of it. Alright, so now let's fail this jump this time. So this one, I don't need to do anything too fancy. Just get on it, then stick slide there. I forget if it's actually possible to get at the bottom of those platforms. The answer is it is. Okay. So that's an alternate way to do it. Oh! Oops. Crud. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So after that room... Don't walk off the edge. Even though this is the same, it's giving me a lot more trouble now than it did on Masterful, just because I'm tired from boss fights, I guess. Fighting Sky Mummy, I didn't think I was going to make it there. Fighting Sky Mummy fresh made a big difference. I was getting tired by the end, but last time I tried, it was at the end of like a 2-hour-long session, where I'd recorded 2 episodes in a row, and I was just exhausted and couldn't really deal with him then. See, if I go too late, I'm going to double jump and not be able to make it. I don't know, that's an annoying jump. There's a save point here somewhere before the boss. Probably next screen after the last one I saw. Don't do that again. Do this. Good. Save? No, not quite. Thank you. Ah, it's after this screen, I remember. And art. Cool. So 7 to go. I know where at least 4 of them are. Ah. Well, at least I have a shorter way now. These jumps don't feel very good to me. I guess I can go a lot lower than I have been going. Well, not that low. And let's see, is there... Do I have to do this every time I want to attempt the boss fight, or is there another save point before him? I probably have to do this every time. I remember Cloud Run being generous on the save points, but I don't think it was that generous. Then again, there are more rooms to this than I remembered. Go away. Yeah, save point. Cool. All right. And yeah, next room is boss. I think. Yep. All right, Fluffy, let's do it. Whoa. Okay, we've done it. Let's do it again. Oh right, I have to keep jumping to keep that platform from sinking. Yeah, how does this fight work? This room kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. Too much magenta. Okay, right, so he shoots, then he dives, and that's, okay. then the rockets, and then I hit him in the bottom. Skip the first rocket, go for the second one. Or not. Third one? No, I just need to time that better. Maybe I should start from the left platform. That'll probably work better. This part seems fine. There are few enough of those, and they go slowly enough that it doesn't seem like it's much of an issue. This part's a little bit dangerous because it's easy to get trapped in a bad situation and not be able to do anything about it. This pattern's pretty consistent, though. Alright, so I'm gonna go left here. That feels better for some reason. Okay, 1. Whoa. Didn't think quite quick enough there. You know, I'm curious about something. What happens if you enter this room from lower down? Like, down where he'd spawn. Okay, he just spawns right away. Nothing particularly special. Let's see if I can actually get to phase 3 or so. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble here. Well, it's not that I'm having trouble, it's that I feel like I'm not actually trying properly. I'm just dying in stupid ways each time. See, I don't think I can outrun him if I'm going in the same direction. He has to be turning around for me to get by him there. In most cases. Yeah, like the jumping on the missiles here is the part that's annoyingly hard. I have a tendency to be too late on them, so I guess I should try to go earlier. Now, unlike the Stone Castle boss, the one you meet the first time you go there, he doesn't take a break from shooting until he's done with it. So you just have to make your own ways through the shots. Like once I'm in this pattern, I can keep it up just about forever. Just don't screw up this part. Yes, going earlier is better. Good. Phase 3. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. How do I deal with this? I need to cross them at some point. Well, I guess I actually didn't there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't have time. Alright, getting closer. Okay, so I think I have the rocket timing figured out. The main issue is just going to be dodging his guns during the first part of each phase. Alright, phase 3. If I can stay directly under him, that's definitely better. Because that makes the turnaround there totally doable. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay. Whatever I was doing the other time was silly. Yeah, it's just getting that first dive at the right time is the only dicey part about this. Once I got one, I can get all of them. Rockets. The danger of the first rocket is if you're on the platform when it's going by, it'll hit you. Okay, so stay directly under him. Yeah, those are some tiny gaps. That's going to take a few tries. This looks pretty good. As long as I don't screw this up or the rocket part, then I should be in good shape. Yeah, so the bullet part is all about just managing where he is in relation to you. I don't know why I chose to do that. Yeah, as long as you're directly under him, it's a good pattern. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Yeah, I got him. Excellent. Oh yeah, this guy gives me a bunch of money. So I should be able to at least see if 1,000 is the cap. The answer is no, it is not. Don't know how I got that impression. But hey, I can buy the golden statue now. Great. You know, I wonder if you could use bosses to farm money. Since, oh, there's a heart over here, isn't there? Yeah. Since dying resets... Well, hang on, does it? No, dying after a boss doesn't reset them. It only did for Grotto Eye because he hadn't completed his death animation the one time I died to him after he died. I think that's right. Okay, so Cloud Run done. That actually went pretty well. I think I'm going to call it a day. Next time, I suppose the thing to do would be to play some of the minigames down there. I have all the gold orbs now. Which means I need to go to Black Castle, and that's scary. Hey, 95% progress. Neat. Oh boy. Alright, so... Yeah, so minigames need to be done, and Black Castle, and that's it, because I'm done with Rainbow Dive. I'm done with everything else, right? Yeah, that's all. Okay, I'll see you next time for minigames and Black Castle.